So I just found out there's another Avatar game in development. And no, I'm not talking about Avatar Legends, a fighting game. This is a completely different project. A AAA title being developed by Saber Interactive and Paramount. Now, I'll be honest, when I heard Avatar Legends, the fighting game was announced, I wasn't necessarily disappointed, but I wasn't exactly excited just because I'm not the kind of player that likes 2D games typically. I'm more of a 3D open world RPG kind of guy, and that's just what it is. At the same time, I'm excited that Avatar is getting more love in the gaming space. So regardless, you know, that's my boy. With this new title though, I can genuinely say there's something for everyone, and that's exciting. That's so exciting. Now, let's be real. Avatar games have had a rough history. Quest of Balance was not too long ago, 2023, and while it had good intentions, most fans felt it didn't quite hit the mark. It was awful. It was dog shit awful. The art style was charming, but the gameplay felt limited. Like, it was a recap of the series rather than anything like a true adventure, and anything adding new substance and lore to the genre. And before that, the Legend of Korra game from Platinum Games, which actually had some solid combat ideas, was delisted, meaning you can't even buy it anymore. That one had a fun elemental system, but it was short and lacked depth. Still, it gave us a glimpse of what Avatar combat could feel in the right hands. It also can't be understated that the gameplay that they gave in Fortnite for Avatar, bending the elements, the movement, especially for airbending, was amazing. I know I don't like to credit Fortnite when I can avoid it, but boy, did they cook with that. I had a lot of fun and I really felt like a bender. Now, I'm not asking to be Glock bending in the middle of a war zone, but I'll take this movement, you know.
Yeah, there's like an Irving in the fucking airbender.
But with this new AAA game, it's being made by Saber Interactive, the same studio behind games like World War Z, SnowRunner, and Evil Dead the game. They specialize in large-scale, physics-driven action with surprisingly good co-op systems and world design. So that gives me some hope that this new Avatar project might finally give us a fully realized 3D RPG experience. Something where we can explore the world, master bending, and actually feel like the Avatar. Saber Interactive commented that the action RPG title will follow a brand new story developed in close collaboration with Avatar Studios, where players will be dropped into a world of the franchise where they can take the role of an all-new, never-before-seen Avatar. Set thousands of years in the past, players can expect to be immersed in a vibrant world, master all four elements, engage in dynamic combat alongside companions, and experience the challenges and decisions that come with a keeper of balance in the world. The game will include both familiar and new elements from the franchise, offering fans an opportunity to deeply connect with the world and become the hero of this unexplored era. Saber Interactive went on to say that they know that there are many fans of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and they wanted to make sure they do it justice. Paramount also commented that Saber Interactive has a proven track record of taking an IP and really being able to flesh it out. So I'm super excited to see what they can produce, and I can't wait. I want to see more. I want to know more. And given that this was actually reported sometime last year, we should be hearing some news fairly soon, I imagine. If Saber really leans into what they're good at, large-scale environments, tight combat systems, and strong physics, we could be looking at a genuinely next-level Avatar experience. I'd love to see a blend the responsive bending style from the Legend of Korra game with the fast cinematic combat from the Hidden Ones, the action game based on the Outcast anime that's coming out soon. Imagine mixing those styles, precise elemental combos, dynamic dodging, and cinematic finishers that will feel like they're coming straight out of the shows. That hybrid system could make bending feel powerful and creative again, something the franchise has always deserved in a gaming form. So even though Avatar Legends, a fighting game, wasn't exactly my type of game, I'm still glad it exists. Between that and this new AAA project, I'm basically titling Avatar Past Lives for now until we get the actual name. Fans of both competitive and story-driven gameplay are given something that they can look forward to. If Saber can deliver on their promise with world exploration, rich storytelling, and satisfying bending combat, this might be the Avatar game many fans have been waiting years for. But what do you think? Are you more excited for this fighting game or the new AAA title that we're getting soon? Let's talk about it in the comments.